just traumatizing. It's just total deforestation. Didn't look right. We can let the forest grow back if we stop flooding it. I remember at my grandmother's funeral, she had a bumper sticker on her casket that said, "Free the Ocklawaha River."
Let the people and the critters have a home again. Let them paddle and fish and walk and swim. Louder this time. Let the Ocklawaha River run wild and free like the Ocklawaha River is supposed to be.
The damage that was done to the Ocklawaha River Valley is best seen when the reservoir is drawn down, and that kind of ancient forest, that ghost forest is there, and you can see those trees that are all cut at the same level. It's a really eerie sight, but it's a really kind of sad sight to see what had to be done in order to make something that never was completed. Led by people like Marjorie Harris Carr and the Florida Defenders of the Environment, it stopped in 1971. But there's still remnants of it infrastructure-wise, particularly on the Ocklawaha, especially the Rodman Dam. People have been fighting to get the dam down for as long as the dam has been up.
We dam rivers for various reasons. We do it for water supply, we do it for power generation, and we do it for flood control. The dam that's on there has no functionality for any of those purposes. Instead, we have basically a pool of water that is hardly moving at all. It's essentially stagnant. There are more largemouth bass in the pool than there would be in a free-flowing river. What's not there, of course, are all of those species that depend upon the movement up and down the river with the dam. Rivers aren't monocultures for a single fish species. Rivers are ecosystems of organisms that are too small to see, to the largest things that go up and down there, like alligators and manatees. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all.
But the assumption is that this place, Rodman Reservoir, is an economic engine of growth for Putnam County, providing income from bass fishing. Now, whether that's true or not is a whole nother matter.
To come to Rodman Dam is like a spa for women. It's so relaxing, the noise of the water. I've been fishing here approximately 25 years on and off. I'm just a fishaholic. My oldest son. I wished I could have kept him out here more, but he got in with the wrong crowd, you know, so Rodman can be a good babysitter. You need places like this.
Marjorie Harris Carr's life work is not ended until the dam is down.
My grandmother was Marjorie Harris Carr. She spent 30 years as president of Florida Defenders of the Environment to restore the Ocklawaha River. Becoming president of an organization that my grandmother founded 50 years ago, I feel like it's my responsibility to step into that role, whether or not I have confidence in myself. I feel like it's something I have to do. No matter what happens, I have to see it through. I feel like I can't go back. I don't want to go back. I don't think the habitat of the terrestrial wildlife should be flooded because animals don't have a lot of other places to go. I was having my one-on-one time with the fish. I love those fish. I don't even know all the kinds of fish, but they're yellow and they're curious. And I just like to sort of dive down close to the boil and hang onto a rock. And it's really sad to think of it not being clear and just browned out. It's devastating. My grandmother made a lot of road trips to Tallahassee, and she smoked a lot of cigarettes on the way there. That was just stress smoking. I have my childhood memory of her was that she had an oxygen tank. Restoring the Ocklawaha River, I'm sure, was pretty stressful. And eventually that killed her. We try to make it not so stressful. You know, we'll have a beer on the river. I don't want this to take years off my life. That would suck. I don't want the river. I don't want this to kill me.
Oh, this is a cool shell that I found.
I don't want my daughter to have to work on restoring the Ocklawaha River if she doesn't have to. It shouldn't be passed on from generation to generation to generation to generation. How many generations does this have to affect my family?